They're going to open this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Green.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from, and all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it. I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Running inside, it's Hawkins. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check-down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check-down throw to the running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. And likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. They'll ride the hot hand. He breaks a tackle. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab. It's Polk. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
He's got trips right, a single receiver to the left on second and short. Looking to fire. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum.
Turning it on. He's at the 20. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Lee. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. His drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Got a man, it's Eakin. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side now. At the 40, there he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Carter. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? A shot toward the end zone. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Red Raiders looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
The run inside. It's Hawkins. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They'll stop the clock here as one of the Red Raiders remains down. Trainers out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Makes the grab, and he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. In the red area, it's Dickey. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Calls his own number, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Trying play action. Unloads it downfield. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Eakin. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Grab behind the line. It's Eakin. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On target over the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The corners are walked up tight. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Hammond. Gets it to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with the touchdown.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 20 team, the Arkansas Razorbacks.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Trying to set the tone with the run. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And it's the Gamecocks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season.
Tripped up for the tackle. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
To throw, it's Hammond. Rushes on him. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. The run to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Makes the grab. It's Eakin.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Lets it go. Got a man in the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Quarterback keeps it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great catch and run for 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Quarterback making checks. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards, because everything's been difficult today.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. That's caught. It's Dickey.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, it's a big blown opportunity by the defense to just kill that drive right there. He had a chance to make that interception in the end zone, but he couldn't come up with it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And it's so fun.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Running inside, it's Dickey. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Stepping to the right. At the 35, he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. He'll throw on third down. Looking for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. A run for the quarterback. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The Cowboys fall back on top.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The short hands, it's Dickey. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And that's what's so hard about playing this guy, man. It's not the first play. They defended the first play really well, but what does he do? He buys time, he scrambles. Now you start changing your routes. Defenders get a little bit confused. He drops it off, and he makes a big play.
To the air, it's Hammond. Got his man. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. They want to throw it. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They move on top here in the 4th. The Red Raiders surge back on top. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Grabbed behind the line. It's Polk. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Pulls it fired complete. At the 45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
With the catch, it's Simmons. Across the 25, he's got room. There he goes down the right side. He is in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Going downfield for the big play. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. He unleashes a long one. Catch inside the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The Cowboys fall back on top. Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, the lead is now down to 4, 35-31. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. That's reeled in. It's Eakin. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take it in for 6 more points. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll try it again. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Sticky. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested.